Hi. Um, Hi, my name is Marcos Mackie Darden, and this is going to be my first video. Welcome to my channel. I hope you stay, like, and subscribe. This is gonna be a Q&A, get to know me type of video because, first video, gotta get the basics out the way. I'm gonna knock everything out. I'm 20 years old. My favorite, actually, that's one of the first questions. Hold up, let me open the phone. What are my fave things to do? I think I'm gonna put the questions here. If I get it, we'll see. Um, but she asked me, what are my favorite things to do? My favorite things to do are, I like reading when I get the chance to because sometimes I'd be forgetting to read, or sometimes I just don't read at all. I'm really into, as you can see, I have all this hair, so I'm really into hair videos. That might be a big thing on this channel. I'm really into fashion. I mean, you can't really tell. I'm kind of just wearing like a cardigan and like jewelry, but like, I mean, it looks good. So, but yeah, I'm into fashion, hair, I've really gotten into like decorating lately. Like I'm trying to redo my room again for like the millionth time, you know, trying to get things out of the way, make everything all good. I really like cooking. That might also be a thing on this channel. Um I keep looking up because, I'm nervous, but yeah, that's some of my favorite things to do. I love to go thrifting. That's also going to be a thing on this channel because we love thrifting videos. Um, but yeah, I'm really excited. I want to get into this because, it just seems really fun and I, I glitched right there. Simulation. So, but yeah, I just want to try and, get into this community. I've always wanted to do it and it just seems really fun. And I've always been told that, this would be a really fun outlet for me. What are my style inspirations? My style inspirations honestly stem from everywhere lately. During quarantine, I really wanted to branch out more and explore my sense of fashion and try different things out. But lately I've been trying to explore my fashion sense, and my style inspirations really stem from everybody. Like everybody around me has really good fashion sense. All the people on YouTube or Instagram, but my main people that I really jet into have been Ricky Thompson, Emma Chamberlain lately because I just got back into her. Um, Denzel, Denzel Dion, like Zendaya, honestly, Hunter Schafer. So many people have contributed to what I want to be and what I want to grow into fashion wise. And it's just opening the phone again. Sorry, y'all. I love fashion. And that's one of the big things that I want to get into as I grow career-wise. Also a big segue, and I am in college, so they're saying, what's your major and goals after college? Um, well, my main goal, I'm gonna preface this right now. College is a scam, especially right now during Corona season. I got beef. I got beef with the college system, but I'm in it. So, I want to be a fashion journalist. It it combines two of my favorite things, fashion and getting to travel. A big thing that I want to do is travel to, Fashion Week. I want to report on it. Honestly, one of my biggest goals is to be in a fashion show to model, but I also want to be the person that interviews the designer, or I get to see the clothes and show it to a wide audience and get to explore, the fashion community with my viewers, but also for myself. I'm really excited to explore my passion for fashion Brats. Um, in the future. And, the questions asked was, what music taste do you have? And I'm just gonna open my Spotify and let's see. A lot of what I've been recently listening to have been Brent Faiyaz, Tyler the Creator, Olivia Rodrigo, Driver's License, We Stand, Doja Cat, The Neighborhood, Kanye West, Pop Smoke, Chance the Rapper, SZA, Kid Cudi, Victoria Monet, like so many people. Like I could bore you with a lot of the stuff that I listen to, but that's more of the recent stuff that I've been listening to. I have a bunch of playlists on Spotify, basically like spanning everything that I listen to. Cause different vibes, different beats, different days. Another question that I was asked was, what is your biggest accomplishment? And I'm only 20, so, a lot of time to, even though it feels like there's not enough time, I still have so much to accomplish in my life that I want to accomplish. But up to this point, my biggest accomplishment has been, well, just going to college, even though it is stressful and sometimes I do want to drop out. Just, going to college, actually like having the opportunity to go, and I go to Santa Monica College. It's a community college, but segue, I was not about to drop a band to go to a school, and then Corona happened, so no. But yeah, that's one of my biggest accomplishments, is that I've gone to college and had the opportunity to go to college and study what I want to study. As well, honestly, one of my biggest accomplishments is just still being here and still exploring who I am and getting to see the person that I've grown into and seeing what I like and being able to explore myself in a mental place. But yeah, that's one of my biggest accomplishments so far in my life. Favorite season for fashion. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. I stuttered, I'm sorry. My favorite season for fashion would most likely, I feel like winter, fall for me is just a really strong place for fashion, because you don't, because in spring and summer you usually have the flowy stuff and the light stuff because it's warm and it's hot outside. But for me, I don't know if it was a thing, but I was born in the winter, so I kind of just have an affinity for it. And so with fall and winter fashion, it's just you get hats, boots, all the accessories, everything just goes off when fall and winter approach. And designers and even just regular brands like Forever 21 and any store that you see, everyone always brings their A game when it comes to fall and winter, because it's you gotta pop out if you rock out. I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, it's just really cool. And for me, winter, fall fashion will always be top tier and have the highest ranking spot in my mind. Somebody asked, what are your comfort foods and why? Pasta. I'm gonna be straight up with you. Pasta is the most delicious meal. It fills you up. There's so many different variations. And the specific one that I love is fettuccine alfredo. Delicious. Fettuccine alfredo just hits, bangs every time if you know how to make it. Because I've had some fettuccine alfredo that's a little questionable. Anyways, so let me see. I also recently my comfort food has really been like sweets, candy, cookies, candy, Arizona sweet tea. Even though it doesn't count as a food, it's it's comfort. Sweet tea in general has just it's been hitting the spot lately, and it's become an addiction. But yeah, what's something people misunderstood about you? I'm generally like a really, I'm a sweet person. And so people don't like whenever I'm upset, I don't really let it be shown all the time. Recently, I've kind of let myself be a little bit more loose in terms of my emotions because a lot of the time I've noticed that in my past, people have you taken my kindness for granted, and I've had to, kind of like get on that and be like, I'm not the one to mess with. I will end you. I will cross you, babe. It's as simple as that. Um, I've left people in the past because I've realized that my purpose was not to be around them, and they were bringing me down, and like one thing I will not do is waste my time anymore, and that's one lesson that I will take into the future with me. But yeah, that's one thing that people misunderstand about me is that they take my kindness for granted and that I won't call them out. But yeah, what's one advice that you've gotten that's influenced you or has helped you? Um, Coming back to the thing about, people taking your kindness for granted. I've learned that if you need to like tell somebody to like, you know, bring it down, talk to you like a normal human being. I keep looking over here because it's like that's where I am, and I'm really nervous, so I could just keep looking at myself, but I'm sorry. I'll work on that in the future. But yeah, that's one thing that I've learned is that you need to look out for yourself first. And because at the end of the day, all you really have yourself, and like you have to look out for yourself, and you need to treat yourself with the same kindness that you would treat somebody that you deeply love. People come and go, but at the end of the day, babe, you're you. You have you, and you need to know that like you are loved, you are cared about, and you have to look out for yourself and be that number one for you. I don't know if that made sense, but it made sense to me. But yeah. Okay, so somebody asked the question, aesthetics are a big trend right now. Which one do you like the best? Recently, I've really been I'm more into the like alternative stuff, a little bit of like, like the edgy alt. I'm also into like the really like kitty, like look at this. I got stars in my hair. But I've really been into like colors and the dark, like kind of like I don't want to say goth because like it's a specific niche, and I understand that people have like like goth is a specific type of vibe, and I know people are like, that's not goth, it's da 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 da. But I mean, there's levels to this, and I'm very go with the flow. Whatever I'm feeling is what I'm feeling. Like if you were to go into my closet right now, you'd see some items that like go with like the cottagecore culture, and like the chains and stuff like go with like that edgy alternative vibe. And then like literally if I turn this way, I literally see like a rainbow puffer. And it's just I like mixing everything, but one of my top favorite, like a list about it, it would probably be like like kind of like an indie is where I would kind of land. Indie, like colorful alternative, like cottagecore would probably be, honestly, cottagecore would be probably two because I really enjoy the vibe and like like the airy quality, kind of like the ethereal vibe about it. But yeah, that's one of the things that I just kind of go with the flow about is just the aesthetics, because like some people really just like hone in on one and they're like, that's me. And I'm like, period, get you, babe. You doing great. And then for some people, it's really like fluid. And I really vibe with that because at the end of the day, you could be whoever you want to be. Like, and that's kind of the vibe. Thank you. If you stuck around to the end of this video, I just want to thank you again for watching and listening to me ramble and, you know, look back and forth in the camera. This is my first video and I can't wait to see where this takes me. You know, just want to have fun, want to, you know, explore my creative side more. And, I will always try to upload at least twice a week, maybe Monday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Friday. But this video will be going up on Friday, or today if you're watching it on Friday. And, you know, like and subscribe. Come back next week for another video. And thank you again for watching. Have a great day, guys.